Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put a general decree: no more sports games for a short while. Dinosaur'us does not sound like a sports game, so sure, why not? Actually, I'm going to adjust that decree. Let's just say no more soccer games for a while. I'll choose other sports games. We'll just skip on the soccer for a little bit. And a NES, SNES, and Genesis Lexi would be known as the Wheel of Crap. You want to talk to Zeta. Okay, we have a baby dinosaur named Iguano. Sure. Oh my lord, but this is already doing everything wrong. The music is horrendous and loud and clipping into itself. The sprites are monstrously huge. And I just turned green. Why did I turn green? And I turned blue. And I drowned. Okay, let's go ahead and... I wish I could lower it on my end. I have my headphones, so... Sure, let's eat a mammal. I don't know what that did for me. What the... I really wish I knew what was going on. Let's immediately run to game FAQs, because good freaking lord, what the hell is going on? Let's pause. No, the music does not stop when I pause. Why does the music not stop? Make the music stop! Dinosaurs. There is no FAQ. Why am I not surprised? Who was this made by? Why does this exist? Answers. There are no questions. Forward. There are no posts. Release data. Made by RFX Interactive. Who are you people? They made a Toonsylvania game, an Inspector Gadget game, Ants Racing. I feel like I'm gonna fall through the ground here. Why am I being attacked by... Where did the Stegosaurus attack come from? I have no elements. I cannot attack with elements. Let's claw the Stegosaurus. Let's tail whip the Stegosaurus. So apparently this is a dinosaur RPG. But why? If I knew, like, you know, this RFX Interactive seems like they did mostly tie-in games. We have Tonic Trouble and all sorts of that type of nonsense, but what is this based on? What is this coming from? And I lost a bit of health. Don't think I care. Let's check that map again. I don't think I'm going the right way, so... There's a big red X on the map. I want to at least reach that big red X and see if there is something that will give me some indication of what the fuck is going on here. Okay, are we going in the right direction still? Yes, we are. I'm okay with this. Strangely. Taking a lot of damage, still okay with this. Eat the fruit. Fruit is good. Fruit is health. Drowning is bad. Drowning is not health. But we didn't seem to lose any health from drowning. So... Did I lose the XP? Did I don't know. We're gonna keep moving. We're gonna keep eating fruit and little tiny mammals. We're gonna try not to get hit by every single thing that falls. We're gonna try not to drown. We're gonna keep collecting elemental what's-its, doodads, hoobajoobs. And we're gonna keep getting random battles. The hell is that, an Ankylosaurus? Yeah, Ankylosaurus. And apparently we are like some kind of super baby dino, because that's now 2 for 2 that have barely damaged me with their attacks. In case you can't tell, I am completely lost. I don't know what the hell's going on in this game. I don't know why I thought that would work. Oh, right, fruit. And I'm now red. I'm in the area with the giant red X on it, so maybe something will happen here? I don't honestly know. Battle with a... Siamosaur, which gave me 7 experience points. Not an awful lot. I can only hope that if I reach the far end of the screen, there'll be something to tell me why this section of the map was marked with a giant red X. Or maybe we'll just fight another Siamosaur. And yes, you would think a, you know, Allosaurus-looking kind of dinosaur would tear me to shreds. The music actually changed, and we have something badass looking. Oh my dear sweet lord. Tables are completely turned. Now, I'm the one taking massive damage from a single hit and doing almost nothing. And it is a Therizinosaur. Is that even a thing? Going to Google while we attack and die. Therizinosaurus. It is an actual thing. I am damned amazed. It even actually looks like the actual sprite. They did their homework with this. Color me shocked and amazed. But we have died. And we get returned almost directly outside of it. So apparently we're supposed to do a lot of grinding in order to go murder that thing. But I don't care. We're done here. We should have stopped 5 minutes ago, but we're done here. Okay. We have returned to Dinosaur'us. Something I didn't really expect to return to, but Bell requested it, since, you know, he likes seeing curious, weird, terrible games like this. And I think I've pretty much figured it out. We have turned the music completely off. I'll be getting to that in just a moment, but, you know, I've done a lot of grinding. I'm up to level 5 now. I'm assuming we will be getting... Well, no, not even assuming. I know we will be getting more dinosaurs to switch to other characters in this little party. And we have maxed out all of our elements. Each of those elements that we picked up singly built up, and as we got more of them, we got more magical attacks in each of the different 4 elements. Currently I have the most of the green elements, so I am green. Yeah, I think it's the earth elements. As for music, as you probably saw in the... might be in the same video, might be in a different video, I'm not even sure, I don't remember how long the previous video was. I'm sort of recording this without bothering to check the old video, but here we have all of the attack spells, and the defense spells, and the healing spells, but we're not going to use any of them because we need to preserve the MP for the boss, which is just ahead. The one I died horribly to at the end of the first stream of this. So I'll just re-heal, those are healing items. These purple things are MP refills. So, about that music. I've sort of got an arrangement of all sorts of nonsense. We've got NES, Super NES, N64, just a various hodgepodge of things that will be coming up. So, we'll be starting off with something that is appropriate, and then pretty much everything else will be not appropriate in the least. So, here's Adventures of Dino Ricky Stage 1 to start us off. And right into a battle. Probably should have taken that apple for health. Hopefully there will... Okay, there it is. Come on. Okay, so we are 1 HP lower than max health, but that's okay. This boss is... probably could stand to do a bit more grinding before going after this boss, but we'll see what happens. Let's throw some rocks. And again. What? Okay, killed. Let's try an earthquake. Oh, hey, we killed it in one hit. Okay, so there's the first boss. Basically, if you don't kill it in one hit, it will kill you in 2 or 3. And that was me having grinded up to level 5 from level 1. So we have our baby Triceratops, Trice. He is level 1. So, again, we'll be doing a lot of off-screen grinding to get this little Triceratops up to a level which is not drowning. Anyways, let's just do a bit of this to show off just a bit more. Worth mentioning that, nope, wrong screen. While grinding, I sort of explored the area and sort of went down and around, down here, up the volcano, back and around, up through the caves, finally back up through the forest, and then back up here. So now, as you can see, we need to get up to this, which I'm going to assume is an ice cavern. So that'll be a thing. But, gotta stop doing that. Triceratops is a bit hard to control, given that he has a dash ability, which the Iguanodon I don't think had. No, Iguanodon definitely does not have a dash ability. Oh hey, first battle for the Triceratops. So we have not yet gathered enough of the little elemental elements for magical attacks yet, but we can still just fight with our horns and tusks, or not tusks, just horns, I guess. And the tail, but you know, horn is a better attack than the tail. Okay, Dino Ricky is ending, so let's see what it brings up next. Bionic Commando Area 5. Sure, we can go with that. Okay, I guess it's time to actually start save stating and stop drowning and redoing this stupid area. Since this is a game of random battles and the like, and there is going to be a lot of grinding and a lot of elemental gathering, well, element gathering, we will very, very soon now be switching off to do a lot of things off camera. I just want to get out of this area and test one thing on camera before I get out of here. Because there's a lot of things that the Iguanodon could not do, or not Iguanodon, Iguano. I don't know if that could be short for anything else. That's one of them. The Iguanodon cannot stand on those floating platforms. Apparently the Triceratops cannot either. Also, the Triceratops cannot bash through walls, so presumably something we unlock later will be able to. I don't know what that might be, but we'll find out eventually. But, yeah. I'll get back to that later. Okay, so leveled up Trice up to level 7 from level 1. Iguano has been mostly ignored. I've only needed to use him to jump up a few little high spots that Trice could not make it. Trice is a very short hopper, but he can run. So, yeah, that's the thing. And we still have random battles every which way. Yeah, wow, we lost almost half of our health. So the thing I found out is that Trice can bash through those barriers. You just sort of have to do it while running a decent distance. Also found out that Trice has the same exact elemental attacks, so it'll be exactly the same for every single one of the characters, it would seem. Come on, come on. Oh, worth mentioning, the previous thing we were listening to was, okay, seriously. Fireball. Wait. Previous thing, listening to, Super Silicon Valley Swamp of Eternal Stench. Currently, the Flower Garden from Little Nemo the Dream Master. And we will continue to have completely random songs from a myriad of other games, because the music in this game is not worth listening to. It will break everybody's ears. Okay. Get the health foods, avoid the damage. Okay, save state everywhere, because right beyond this wall is the next boss. Oh, and of course we have one more thing that's gonna be annoying. At least it did very little damage. So I think it did very little. Yeah, close enough to very little. So, let's try some spells, for lack of a better term. Not max damage. What about a flood? Hey, I say flood. I wonder why it says 1. No, it's also not max damage. What is max damage? There we go. Maximum damage. Ow. You're not supposed to be getting maximum damage. Uh-oh. This may not end well. Well, that's why we saved in multiple areas. Let's try that again. See if it's still Meteor giving him max damage. Okay, it is. Very good. Okay, this time he did not do max damage to us. Okay, we have defeated the Ammonite boss, and we have hatched Velocii, or Veloci. Anyways, we has tiny Velociraptor baby. And he is now yellow. And he cannot break through these barriers, so we're gonna have to switch him out pretty much immediately. Where is the next thing, anyway? Yeah, we'll check on that as soon as... Oh, great. Healing. Healing would be very nice. Okay, now we have Kokorone Stage Theme 3. Good game, that. Kinda wish I was playing that instead of this, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, we're gonna run away, that's what we're gonna do. Hey now. It's very weird that these level 1 characters do just as well in these areas as the level 5s and the level 7s. Seems like no matter what level you are, these characters, the enemies will be evenly matched to your character. Okay, so now that we are out here, we need to go to the volcano. I know how to get there. I've been to the Volcano Peak before. Not a very fun place, but it's doable. So, I'm gonna go ahead and go grind the hell out of things. Presumably gonna need to grind Velocity, but you never know, we may need to grind Trice or Iguano up some more. But that will all be done off camera, and I'll have even more random music when we get back.